It's been probably a couple weeks maybe since I last did a vlog. And I was doing an update for my Kickstarter. Well, the Kickstarter ended and I didn't get funded. I'm not disappointed, quite honestly. I really appreciate everybody that did pledge and was very supportive in the process. That was very cool to see. It's not the right time, I know, to do it. And as the funding drive progressed and other things in my personal life were coming up, I saw that I wouldn't have the energy for that kind of a project right now. It was, in some ways, a distraction from all the other stuff that I need to do. So, yeah. So thank you everybody for pledging and supporting me. The project still remains one that I may attempt to do, but in a different way. Not all in one fell swoop like I was trying, but let it be a project that I work with over, I don't know, the course of my life. So that's that. I have some work I'm going to drop off at a local gallery, Mercury 20 in Oakland. The Alumni show is going to be in August, so I have, I don't know, a dozen or so, mostly cyanotypes. They're small works that are going to be in the show, so I'm going to drop those off today. They might be hanging this weekend. I don't know when they're hanging. The reception is going to be on August the 4th. First Friday, the Art Murmur is the 3rd. I'm not even sure I'm going to go to that because it just gets crazy crowded. But the reception actually for the show is going to be Saturday. There's like an art walk on Saturday, which is aside from the very active kind of hipster gathering that the Murmur is on the Fridays. So that's coming up. I recently resurrected my I work with a Polaroid all the time that has been having film be made for it by Fuji once Polaroid stopped making film. It's the peel apart kind, but I resurrected my instant cameras. They're the type of Polaroid that when the picture spits out, it's all in one piece, and you have nothing to pull off or anything like that. I was encouraged by another photographer artist on Flickr to work with these films. Actually, a couple of people told me, "Oh yeah, you should. You've got that camera. You really should work with it." And I love the Spectra particularly. So I bought. They had some expired Polaroid film, and then I bought the new film, which is being made by Impossible Project. The film is still kind of finicky, so you have to be careful. Now, obviously, I'm speaking to anyone who might work with these cameras, but it used to be with the Polaroid film, it was shoot out, and you'd hold it, and it would, wouldn't have to worry about it. It would just develop itself. These you need to shield from the sun, from any light as they're developing, and the development process takes, they say, they fully develop in 30 to 40 minutes. This one is getting close. This one is probably about half an hour behind that one, so you can see there's a difference. There's a difference in the way it's processing. Anyway, you need to shield the film from light when it spits out. So I took one of my old bags from photo paper that I use in the darkroom because it's completely light tight. So the film I taped it with some gaffer tape to the outside of the camera so that the film just spits in there, so I don't have to worry about it getting light on it. And they say the first several seconds or to 4 minutes are critical, because if it gets exposed to light, it'll just like wash out or something like that. So anyway, so I'm experimenting with that. The film is ridiculously expensive. I mean, it's like $2 a pop. I mean, that's what it ends up being for each of these, which I'm a poor artist. I can't afford that on a regular basis, but it's just kind of a treat for me. So I'm working with that right now, getting back into some of those. I've got to start looking at grants. I've got to start looking at ways to make moolah. I don't know. My life is kind of, it's changing slowly. I mean, there are big changes on the horizon, but the horizon's still kind of far away. I don't know. I'm thinking about all sorts of things. I'm thinking about relocating to the other side of the country. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a dog. So that's what's going on. What else do I have to tell you? I bottled a couple of tinctures that I made, my St. John's wort and some motherwort. St. John's wort oil is almost ready. And anything else? The ginger ale, the ginger beer, it was funny. I opened it and it wasn't fizzy after a few weeks, but as it sat on the counter, then it like fermented more. So I don't know whether it was good, but it was just kind of, it didn't work exactly as planned. And maybe it was because we didn't have consistently warm weather for it to be in a warm place. But the sauerkraut turned out well. I'm being like totally random here, so please forgive me. One of these days I'll do better videos. I don't know. But I hope you're all doing well. I just thought I'd bring you up to date, especially on the Kickstarter result. But that's okay. I'm really okay with it. Life moves on. So I hope you're all doing well, and you'll have a good weekend, and you'll hear from me again sometime. All right, bye.